again. I'm back. So, I want to do a reading for at least one reading for I don't know who yet. So, what we're going to do is we're going to figure out if this is a reading for a male or a female, or men or women in one of the hair industry departments. So, let me make sure I have all of the cards. So if you look at this, see how this bird looking symbol is skinny? That's the feminine. And if this one come out, is sort of masculine, yeah? So the first thing we're gonna do is figure out if this is for a feminine or a masculine. And then we're gonna figure out which part of the hair industry this person belongs to. So it could be a barber, it could be a hairdresser, it could be a loctician. Or let me say it like this, it could be barbers, hairdressers, locticians. Okay? And which sign as well. So it'll be the masculine energy or feminine energy, not necessarily male or female. So whether you're a man or a woman, you could be a woman in your masculine energy, you could be a man in your laid back feminine energy. Okay, well, let's figure out who's the lucky winner first of all. So Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver us. Do step in and deliver us. Oh, that's a sign there's some shit going on. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Do step in and deliver us. So somebody's about to get delivered. Okay? So here we are to the rescue. Knowledge is power. Okay. So let's see. The lucky winner is Taurus female. Let's see what part of the hair industry you belong. Let me make a note of that. So Taurus feminine energy. So Taurus feminine. And now let's see. So we're gonna use these like this. So we're gonna put a red, we're gonna put a gold, the green, and so we're gonna feel the energy. So red, gold, and green. So locticians, hairdressers, barbers. Okay. Locticians in red, hairdressers yellow, barbers in green. And I'm feeling green. The green energy is popping out to me. So barbers it is. So Taurus feminine energy from the barbering side of the industry. And I'm getting, I was hearing something about student. Okay. So Taurus barber. So you could be a man in your feminine energy, like you said, like I said, the hell is up with my speech? Or you could be a woman in your feminine energy. You will know if this message is for you or not. Okay? So, you could be a student as well. You'll know if this message is for you. Or maybe you could just be learning new things at work. You may not be like going to college or anything like that, but you're in a learning phase, because I was hearing student. Student energy was coming through strong. So let's see, what do you need to know? So this is for Taurus, barber, in some kind of a learning phase. Okay. So let's see your messages. Okay, I'm feeling this deck here. And I was feeling this deck here. And that's okay. So the first deck I've been guided to is my self-care deck. So there's a message in this deck for you, Taurus barber. Okay. Let's get the messages and it'll all make sense in a moment. Congratulations. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not very like exciting. I'd be a poor MC, wouldn't I? Oh no, I just be like, just another day at the office. But yeah, I should make you feel more special. Like, congratulations! I'm happy for you. Let's get it on. Whoa. Something like that. All right. So Taurus, barber. Let's see. Message for you. So this is regarding your work, okay? Or something that you're learning when it comes to your work situation. Interesting. Okay, so the subject matter, we got reacquaint yourself with one of your creative pastimes. Okay, so there's something about your work that you need to bring back. Okay, there's something about your work that you need to do, and there's a need for you to bring it back. So perhaps that's what the learning energy or the student energy is all about. Whatever it is something very vital to you being magnificent at your job. It's a missing component that you would be better off with than without. Okay? So reacquaint yourself with one of your creative pastimes. And you will know what this is, because whatever it is, I'm sure you've been thinking about it. You've been contemplating doing that again, and you're right. So let's get some more information so that you could pinpoint what this is about your career. Okay, so we got a lot. So this one fell all the way out. And I know we have at least a flipper. Got that one. And I think that's it. Okay. So this one is in the reverse. Let's check it before we continue. It feels more correct this way. So it's in the reverse. Okay, so we got that one hit. So the first one, oh Lord. Okay, wait. Before I freak myself out. So this is something about your work. Okay. The card that came out says masturbate. There is a need to release sexual tension, treat sexual problems, or strengthen or activate your reproductive system, etc. So there's something going on with your root chakra. Your root chakra is that place of that's where your creativity comes from. So perhaps you haven't actually been having sex and you're a little bit frustrated or feeling blocked. If you don't want to have sex with somebody, you need to do it yourself. It is not a sin to masturbate because at the end of the day, just like any other muscle, your reproductive system, it needs work or else it will fail you. It will wither away and it will die. If you don't do any arm exercises, your arms get weak, they get flimsy, they get wrinkly, they get ugly, and they become obsolete. They don't work anymore. That's extreme laziness. So what's going on in this area is you have not been paying attention to it at all. So you could be practicing celibacy, and that's absolutely fine, but you still have to stimulate. It's like your heart, your internal organs. Your reproductive system is one of your internal organs. So you do cardio to activate your heart and your lungs and stuff like that. Okay. You do certain type of games to activate your brain, exercise your brain. You do certain type of exercises to exercise your eyes, but that's not an internal organ. I was trying to focus on the internal organs to emphasize the fact that what you need to stimulate or give these parts of your body work to do so that they remain strong and functional. Okay, and it's absolutely fine if you don't have have sex with anybody, but that don't mean that you should neglect it, because that's how people end up with sexual problems. They end up being barren. They end up having like a weak womb. So then when you're ready to like have children, you can't have children. If you're a female, if you're a masculine, it ends up bringing down your sperm count and stuff like that. You don't have to have sex with nobody, but you do have to still activate those parts of your body. So don't believe religious sects that tell you that masturbation is a sin. Doing anything in excess is a sin. Okay? But you need to take care of your sexual health if nobody is there to help you take care of it for you. So don't feel guilty. Take care of yourself. Okay? And I get all my readings from God. No angels, no deities, no ancestors, no nothing, just God, straight God. So if God is telling you that you need to take care of your root chakra, you need to take care of your root chakra. Or else it's gonna cause problems in the crease of your legs here. So it's gonna start here, but it's gonna travel outward and create other problems around that area. Okay? And then you won't be feeling good at work or anywhere else. So take care of your sexual health. And then in the reverse, we got do something different with your hair. In the reverse, it's like when it comes to hair, don't change anything. You're doing absolutely fine when it comes to hair. So if you've been feeling for some reason that things aren't working out well for you at work, it's not what you're doing or how you're doing it. It's you personally that's not well. That's why when I was saying the prayer, it was like, deliver us. You need, yeah, you need to deliver your womb or your vagina, your penis, okay? You got blocked up vibes going on down there. You need to clear that so that you can think straight. You can feel at peace with yourself. So if you've been experiencing pain or discomfort down there, it's because you need to have some orgasms. So even if you're with somebody and they keep getting what they need to get from the sexual activity and you're not having an orgasm, you need to make sure that you get yourself your own orgasm. You'll see your health improve. I would recommend at least twice a week for now until you feel more balanced. Then you can spread it out if you so choose. You don't have to have fun doing it. Although sometimes you don't set out to have fun, you feel like more business, but then you end up feeling like, I kind of like that, you know? But yeah, you need to take care of your sexual health because it's affecting you at work. All right? So the underlying issue is help someone in need. It's affecting you at work. So you think that there's something wrong with how you're cutting hair and how you're dealing with your clients. There's nothing wrong. That's not where the problem is stemming from. The problem is you feel unwell in parts of your body that you probably wouldn't like anybody to know, because they've trained us to believe that it's a taboo to masturbate. But for people who do not want to share themselves with anybody, how else are you expected to take care of those organs, those internal organs? Tell me. Would you prefer to just not do anything at all and then it get really bad, then you have to go to a doctor? I respect religion, but when it conflicts with science is a problem. Whoever made the rules clearly didn't know what the hell they were talking about when they tried to train us to believe that masturbation is bad. When you become addicted, that's when it's bad. Just like if you're addicted to ice cream, that's bad. Getting money ain't bad, but being addicted to making money, that's bad, because then you're willing to do all type of stupid shit to get it. So you need to, in moderation, create some circumstances for you to have an orgasm a little bit more frequently until your body levels out, then you can stop again. Okay? Yeah. So we got light up some incense and enjoy the rejuvenating aroma. Yeah, you need to be rejuvenated down there. Ain't nothing wrong with study, Bessie. There's nothing wrong with abstinence. There's nothing wrong with keeping your sexual energy until something is wrong with keeping your sexual energy. And you don't need to invite nobody else into the equation. You can do it yourself. Especially with all the diseases out there and everybody belong to somebody already and all the other variables. You don't need that type of drama. Do it yourself. Okay? Give yourself a massage down there. So I know you've been feeling ill down there. Feel like a blockage. There's like a pain. There's discomfort. It's coming from inside. There's a lot of fluid. There's blockage, and it needs to exit your body. You need to activate the muscles that control that part of your body. You need some exercise down there. Okay? So, release the tension, and then when you're doing what you do, you can like contract the muscle. contract the muscle sometimes and release. Contract and release. So it's like tensing and let go. Tensing and let go. Activate. Activate. Okay? It's healthy for everybody once they get to that point of their life. You have a blocked chakra. Okay? So that's the first part of your message. So there's nothing wrong with how you're doing your barbering. It's not your clients. You don't hate your job. You just feel ill in places that you wouldn't want anybody to know you're feeling ill. Because the world trained us to believe that it's an abomination to masturbate. It is not an abomination to take care of yourself. Your reproductive organs is just like your arm, just like your eyes, just like your chest, just like your neck, just like your head. It's another part of your body, just like your calves. So if you're allowed to stimulate these muscles everywhere else and activate your body, even your liver and whatnot, you can't allow these things to malfunction, or else you're going to be ill. You won't be at you won't be operating at. Then why is it that when it comes to all of a sudden, oh, don't touch that, it's a sin. Don't have an orgasm, it's a sin. It's unholy. Says who? When lack of stimulation actually makes me feel ill down there. So when I get like pain in my eyes, I'm not supposed to do nothing about it. I could do something about it. When I get a pain in my head, I could do something about it. I can massage my head, I can massage my eyes, I can massage my biceps, and I can massage my glutes, I can massage my back, but I can't massage my penis. I can't massage my. All of a sudden, I'm committing a sin. Make yourself make sense. It is my body and my responsibility to care for it. And if I don't want to invite anybody into my life intimately, obviously I'm the one who have to do it myself. Because it needs to be done. We need to stop allowing people and their rules put us in boxes that we don't belong in. Because it's not good for us. You can see how that will be a problem. Because I've been practicing celibacy for a long time, so I'm not talking to you as somebody who is just imagining things. 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm on my 14th year of celibacy. I've learned a thing or two about my reproductive system. Okay? So I could teach you. You may not want to have sex with nobody, but you still need to give yourself an orgasm. You still need to allow yourself to release. You still need to activate your muscles, or else you will feel ill. You will feel uncomfortable down there. And you will need to see a doctor and drink medicine when you could have simply taken care of the problem by handling your business yourself. The rules we choose to live by can either make us better or make us worse. Be careful. Ask God. If you're unsure of what I'm saying to you, ask God yourself. Get your own answers and follow your own path. Because you are ill down there and it's affecting you at work. You are ill because you're practicing too much celibacy. Too much energy retention down there. So much so that you've actually blocked yourself off. So I imagine standing up is a problem. And barbering calls for a lot of standing up. For long hours. You might find yourself hunched over. Any private moment you got, you're holding your bits. You're squeezing on your bits. It's because you need to massage your bits. Your body is showing you what it needs. Pay attention. Stop listening to people and their rules. Because I'm sure in private, they're probably doing it themselves when they need to. Be careful what you choose to believe. Have a conversation with your God for yourself. And let God tell you if it's an abomination or if it's not. Because you need healing down there. And it's a simple solution at this time. If you allow it to get any worse, it's going to become a complicated solution. You may become barren or you may become impotent. Okay, let's get the next message. It's affecting your work. It's affecting your money, which is going to affect your house, affect your ability to feed yourself, affect your ability to care for your children if you have children. It's a small issue that could turn into a very big issue. Don't believe these people talking about masturbation is a sin. It's not a sin. If you don't have a man or a woman, then what the hell you expect to do? You do it yourself. And you give God thanks for good health when you're done. You will feel better. If you practice it, you will feel better. Within a couple of days, you'll start to see your feeling. Within 7 days, I heard. You do it 2 times over the next 7 days. You'll see the difference by next week. You'll feel very different. You'll feel more like yourself at work. You need to empty and clear the blockage. You are blocked up down there. It's like having constipation. It's not a good feeling. People come with their religious rules and shit, saying God said this and God said that, when God never said anything like that. Maybe the person who put it in the Bible or whatever, they had an issue where it was better for them to abstain completely. And then they just push that off on everybody. But everybody's situation is not the same. That's why I always tell people your relationship with God is supposed to be a personal one. It's good to read the books. It's good to read the holy books. But not everything in there applies to you at every point of your life. You need to know what applies to you at every different stage of your life. It's a book of guidance. Okay? It's a book showing people how God has interacted with different people in the past. You have your own gospel. I have my own gospel. Everybody has their own gospel. You are a book in the Bible because you have a relationship with God. Even if you don't have a relationship with God, you still have a relationship with God. Your story is your gospel. What has life taught you? And right now, life is teaching you that abstinence is good, but everything needs to be in moderation. And if you don't want another man or a woman touching you, for whatever reason, you need to take care of your business yourself. Because it's a very simple solution to a problem that could be blown way out of proportion if not handled soon. Okay. I'm not telling you to become addicted and become some kind of porn addict and all them bullshit. I ain't saying that. I'm saying you could be your own gynecologist or your own a urologist for the men. You don't need to go to a doctor for them to tell you that you need to have an orgasm. Let me read about the root chakra. Let me tell you why it's affecting your work. Let me tell you what the root chakra is about. Let me introduce you to chakras if you've never heard of chakras. They're energy points in the body. That's what chakras are. CHAKRAS. Chakra meaning. Chakra. In Indian thought, they say each of 7 centers of spiritual power in the human body. That's the definition. So if you didn't know on this, so you get it properly. It's too much. Okay, you can zoom in or look it up yourself. Chakra. Each of 7 centers of spiritual power in the body. What spiritual power? Is basically what drives us. First comes thought. Thought is spirit. Creativity is thought. If there's something blocking your center of creativity, then you won't be creative anymore. Let's find out the root chakra. I'm going to show you the different chakras. So here's a picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's a picture of the 7 chakras. The red one at the bottom is the root chakra. That's where you got issues at. You can see the words. You got the root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. That's the yellow one. Heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and right up above your head is the crown chakra. Okay? So these are different energy points on the body. Your problem is right at the base, the red spot. That's your genitals. Okay? That area. So let's look up the root chakra and see what it is responsible for. The root chakra is the first energy center located at the base of the spine, representing stability, security, and grounding. Okay. That's why it's good to read. But I know it affects the creativity. But let's go. So it says associated with the color red and the earth element, it governs survival instincts, survival of your reproductive system, physical safety, biological safety, and basic needs. See, it can affect your housing and whatnot if you don't take care of the problem. A balanced root chakra fosters feelings of safety and stability, while imbalances may lead to anxiety, fear, and physical issues. That's what you're experiencing right now. Physical issues and anxiety. Because you think that there's something wrong with your work. I said, ain't nothing wrong with your work. Something wrong with you. Okay, so it's a while imbalances may lead to anxiety, fear, and physical issues in the legs, right in the crease right there. The legs, feet, or colon. There's a blockage. Let me show you. You can read it for yourself. And just like everything is connected to everything inside there, everything is connected to everything eventually. So if you got a blockage that start there, it's going to travel to other places if not taken care of. Okay. So it says it is representing stability, security, and grounding. An imbalanced chakra may lead to anxiety, fear, and physical issues in the legs, feet, or colon. Right, so it's gonna mess with your digestion. So even when you eat food, you still feel unsettled. It's like, so imagine if you can't eat food, That's gonna mess with your immune system. So yeah, a simple uh, prescription of masturbation can take care of these problems. Don't listen to these religious people who would have you believe that God believes that masturbation is a sin. Because God knows that it is a muscle just like everything else and everywhere else on the body. And the body is the temple of the Most High. So how you going to take care of the pews of the temple, and you take care of the office of the temple, and you take care of the hallway of the temple, but you don't take care of the bathroom and the toilet of the temple? People want to use clean bathrooms. They want proper functioning toilets. Everything needs to operate how it's meant to operate. God knows this. Don't let nobody teach you about God. Talk to God for yourself. Okay. Okay. So this card say, I want to be seen. It says life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. Belief systems. Be careful what you choose to believe. Don't let nobody tell you about what God wants and don't want. Develop a personal relationship with God for yourself. What works for somebody else is not the same prescription for you. The books are great, the holy books are great, but take what resonates with you and leave the rest until it clicks with you. Everything ain't for everybody all the time. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Autumn. It says the good you do comes back to you. So if you take care of your root chakra, it will take care of you. Let's read on. An unexpected inflow of money is affecting your job. Borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. You owe your body some self-care. Okay, this is all about you. So that's the underlying issue. You need to be good to yourself. So good to be good to your body, and your body will be good to you. It's not everybody who have somebody that they can have sex with. And sometimes people have somebody they can have sex with to help them take care of their reproductive system, and they ain't even doing their job properly. They're so selfish that you would have been better off doing it yourself, because they leave you so unsatisfied. What's the point? And then y'all gonna try to convince me that for me to do it myself, I'm a sinner? Get real, okay? Shit. Let God tell me when I'm sinning. I have a personal relationship with God. I'm not scared of the moral police. God is the moral police, not people. Everybody else are messengers. Like me, I'm a messenger. God is the police. Whoever wrote the Bible, they are messengers. They're here to tell stories, share their life experience that other people can learn from. Don't mean it's the right formula for you. Everything is not for everybody. So you really need a delivery. Because once you got something in your mind, boy, it's hard to get it out. Especially when you have to deal with people who would judge you. for stepping outside of the status quo. They'll call you a rule breaker. They'll call you a sinner. They'll call you a backslider, when really and truly they don't understand. Talk to your God directly. Okay. If you don't believe what I'm saying to you, talk to your God. Let your God be your first physician before you allow yourself to go to any hospital. Because what you got going on is a simple fix. Free. Give yourself some self-love. Take care of every part of your body. Not just some. Okay, so the subject matter of the last part of your message. We've got the magician. It says, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. It's fucking with your work. You can manifest what you need to be a success at work. You need to clear your root chakra. You need to have some orgasms. Have 2 within the next 7 days. And then report back to us on how it feels, okay? You'll be feeling better. That's your prescription. Have 2 orgasms this week. Okay. Do it yourself. It's just like shitting and peeing. You can't go without shitting and peeing. Having orgasms is like that. Celibacy is good, but it comes a point where it's too much. It's like constipation. It is not gonna work. Trust me, I tried it. I'm on like 1 a month now. Sometimes I might do 2. But I try to stay on top of my sexual health so that it don't shut down on me. Or so that I don't get pain like I used to. I've walked the walk. I'm walking the walk now. That's why I can tell you what I'm telling you. Because I don't want no man touching me unless I want a man touching me. And right now, I don't want no man touching me. And I definitely don't deal with women. I ain't got nothing against lesbianism, but it's not my flex. I love man. But I want to be loved. Okay? Or left alone. Right. I'll do it myself. Thank you. 14 years. I know what the hell I'm talking about. And me and God are best of friends. I don't hide nothing from God. God see me when I'm doing what I'm doing. God teach me to do what I'm doing. Just like God teaches us everything else. If you're going to do something, do it right, or what's the point in doing it at all? That's what I can tell you about the muscle contractions. Okay. Treat it from a scientific perspective, not from a lustful perspective. And that's the problem. So many people see sex as just something that's pleasure. Nah, it's health. It's therapy. Okay? An orgasm is not just for our pleasure or for having children. It's an exit point. Just like you get wax out of your ears, you get mucus from your eyes, mucus from your nose, your poo come out your backside, your pee come out. It's a, okay? Everything is meant for whatever it's meant for. Take care of your whole body. You have the right, your God-given right. At this point, there's nothing, at this point, it's not an act of perversion for you. You're actually saving your own life. Okay? It's about your health, not about your sexual desires. It's about your overall health, because it's messing with your health in a big way, to the point where you can't even do your job properly. It's a problem, and it's an easy fix if you choose to believe. But if you're one of them people who are very religious and you allow yourself to be convinced that to masturbate is an act of sin, then you're going to be in big problems because of your belief system. Twice a week for the next 4 weeks. You will start to see a big difference in your health by the 7th day. After that, if you want to do it once a month, do it once a month. It's business, not pleasure. Okay. Look at the card that fell out first. Life experience is the same card, but it's in the reverse. So we're going to check it before we start to read the message. It feels correct this way, but it still feels like there's a block in communication. So it's in the reverse. Exactly. So I guess the message isn't going through to you. No problem. I've delivered the message. What you choose to do with the information is entirely up to you. It's your body that's fading, not mine. So the card says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And it is in the reverse. So you're not listening. No problem. And then we got the 5 of autumn. It says, reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by It says money issues, but in your case, it's sexual issues, reproductive system issues, feeling challenged by health issues. And it says reach out to others. So if you don't want to change, you need to reach out to someone. So you need to go to your holy house and see the man that's in charge and tell the man or woman exactly what you're going through. Explain your details to them. Since you want to put your trust in man more than you put your trust in God, you need to go to the people that you put your trust in and speak to them very openly about what you are experiencing. Since you're only okay with their okay, you need to go and see them. Because it's not about a career change, it's your body that's malfunctioning, and you only get one body. So we got the wheel. Delays are over. So you need to do it soon. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. In this case, it will be a new sense of feeling well. It says a new car or travel, but it's like renewing your health. This is your car. This is your vehicle. This is what gets you around. Your body gets you around. So it says delays are over. Unexpected, sudden or unexpected good luck. So once you talk to this person, they might just understand you because maybe they have gone through what you have gone through. If they are a strict man of God or woman of God, then they must have practiced celibacy as well, because it is common in religions for people to deem masturbation as an abomination. So in actually putting that into practice, because you're so devout to God, I did it as well, because I didn't feel like I needed to have sex. I didn't want to have sex. I didn't want to have sex with nobody, and I didn't even want to do it myself. But then it got to a point where my body started hurting me down there. And then I discovered I need to release. So I had the same problem that you have right now. But like I said, go talk to whoever it is that you hold in high esteem, because you need some advice right now. Okay? And you need to do it now. Delays are over. Do it sooner rather than later. Okay? And then it says sudden or unexpected good luck. So you'll be surprised what this person will advise you. And don't think that they are a backslider if they tell you need to go and do it. It's not backsliding, it's understanding life from a personal perspective and a personal relationship with God. It's allowing God to lead your life and not the words of other men and other women in the Bible. They know how their life was, so they spoke from their life experience. Your gospel, you need to speak from your life experience. So your story will read, you were having this problem with your sexual region, okay? And you went to see the priest or priestess or the imam or whatever else the other holy people, the people in the high places, in the holy places are called. Okay, depending on what religion you belong to. You went to see that person and you were surprised at the answer that they gave you. You'll be surprised. Because you're hurting yourself. You're in a bad way. It's great to have principle. It's great to exercise sexual discipline. But as you can see, it's affecting your body in a negative way. And that's affecting your work now. So that will affect your money. It will affect your housing. It will affect your quality of life. Go and see your superior. Okay? Mother superior, father superior, whoever superior. So the underlying issue, we've got Prince of Spring. It says charming, self-confident, passionate and restless. Passionate. You know what passion is? You're feeling the vibe down there and it's making you restless. It says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship with yourself. Yeah, you need to have a passionate relationship with yourself. Not really lusting after yourself, but taking care of your sexual health. It's business, it's not pleasure. It's more fun to do it with somebody else. But if you don't have nobody else for whatever reason, then you still need taking care of. Or else you're going to run into bigger problems. Then we have the Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. You've done well. You've done well in your sexual discipline. Now, if God was testing you, you passed. Now it's time to release you from your examination. That God was testing your faith. You passed. Go and see whoever this person is in your life. Your imam or your pastor, whoever, okay? Go and see them and talk to them ASAP. So let's see. You got success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yeah, they're gonna know that you passed. Okay. So whoever you go to talk to, they're gonna know you did well. You held your sexual discipline. Or else you wouldn't be fucked up like this. You passed. Now it's time to release you from bondage. Okay? Let's see what's coming next. So we got King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional. It says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationship. So get advice from someone professional and experienced. So whoever you're about to talk to, they went through the test too and they passed. And they're going to tell you, yeah, I had to do what I had to do. Not out of insubordination to the Most High, but because you were being tested. Because sexual indiscipline is a very big problem among human beings. People take sex so lightly. But still, our sexual organs need care. So you passed your test. And whoever you're about to go talk to about it, they experienced the same experience and they passed as well. So now they're going to tell you what comes next, which is your release. Now you have the experience. So it's like, no woman can't just come up to you and seduce you. No man can't just come up to you and seduce you, because you know what it's like to hold yourself to yourself. You're very sexually disciplined. That's a superpower. Okay? Many a great men and many a great women have fallen because of sexual indiscipline. You passed with flying colors. Go and see your imam. Go and see your pastor now. Okay, go and see your teacher now for the next step. Okay? Okay. That's like your orgasms. Here you just explode. So 2 times, okay, per week for the next 4 weeks. Okay? Or you could do 1 time. You could do 2 times this week and then do 1 time for the next 4 weeks. And you're going to see the difference in your health. But go and see your imam. Go and see that person that you know you need to go and see. That's going to help to release your, when it comes to your belief system. Because the life experience is in the reverse. And the card is saying straight up, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. You don't need to do that anymore. You've passed. You've proven that you have sexual control over yourself. That is brilliant. So go and see your person. So this card can turn up the next way. You've walked the walk. You've passed the test. And now it's time to release you from the class, so you can move up to your new class. Okay? So There's your deliverance. So you need to go to your person to complete the delivery. I started off the ball rolling. God gave me the message. The ball is I started off the ball rolling. Go and let this person deliver you the rest of the way from your own belief system. You are being tested and you passed. Okay, so I wish you the very best and look forward to having better days at work. Okay, look forward to hearing good news from this person. Look forward to hearing surprising news from your superior. You'll be surprised what they're about to tell you. I'm gonna tell you now. It was a test and you passed. Now you could be released. You don't have to invite nobody into your sexual world. You could do it yourself. Take care of yourself until somebody worthy comes along that you can share yourself with. Okay? Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.